YouTube, welcome back to another video, man. My name is Motion FX, and today I will be breaking down this W trade I caught today, bro. You know what I'm saying? This is a beautiful trade, beautiful setup. You know what I'm saying? I made just about $350 today. You know what I'm saying? I risked a little bit. I didn't risk the normal amount because I wasn't very sure, but it was a pretty good trade. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, I'm gonna get into this trade and break it down for you guys. So let's get into the video. All right. So as you guys can see right here, this is the trade we caught. I'm literally just over exaggerating. We didn't catch a 1 to 4, we caught a 1 to 2. You know what I'm saying? Pretty simple trade, pretty simple setup. I'm gonna break it down and show you guys why I took this trade. So as you guys know, if you watch my previous videos, I come into the market at 9 a.m. every single day, right? So we would just mark up 9 a.m. right on this blue candle, right? So this is the 9 a.m. candle. This is where I came into the market. Now, with my strategy, the only thing I want to see is a high and a low to be created, right? So as you guys can see right here, if I move this candle out the way, this line out the way, on that 9 a.m. candle, we had a high created. So I would mark that as my resistance right here. And if we go, we see that we have support. Now, basically, my strategy is a high and a low to be created before 9:30 a.m. Once we have our high and our low, then all we want to see is a breakout of either the high and the low that was created, right? Simple, at 9:30 a.m. So obviously we had highs right here, and obviously we had a low right here. Now this was also a low, but that was very far, so I couldn't use that as support to be broken. So obviously this was the most visible low that was in the area. So we had a pretty strong support and resistance zone, as you can see. Now all I wanted to see was price to break out of either one of these zones at 9:30 a.m. right? Now as you guys can see, this is the 9:30 candle. We kind of broke out, but I didn't take the trade yet because that wasn't a strong breakout. What I want to see is a strong breakout with volume, and then once we get a good push out of that zone, I will enter on the trade and take the trade, right? So this 9:30 a.m. we didn't really get a strong breakout, so I was waiting patiently. At 9:35 we immediately retraced, and then we got a good push back out of that zone. Once we got that push, I entered and I had my stop at these zone right here, right at the high. Now I just targeted a 1 to 2 risk to reward, and obviously you guys can see we cashed, right? Pretty simple trade, pretty simple setup. Now I'm gonna put my profits like literally right above my head. So yeah, that's pretty much it for this little trade breakdown. I only took this trade, but I also saw this setup on US30, basically the same setup. Let me just break it down for you guys. If I did take the trade, this is what I would have done. So you just clear the charts. Now, like I said, coming to the market at 9 a.m. so I came in on this candle right here, and I want to see a high and a low to be created before 9:30 a.m. right? So obviously we have a high right here. This wouldn't have been our high because we came into the market at 9 a.m. right? So what I would want to see is the closest high before 9 a.m. right? So I would want to see a high that was created before 9:30, but let's say we came into the market at 9 a.m. right? Then I'm looking for a good high. Now if price was to break above this zone and then create a new high, then that would be my resistance. But at the time, this is my resistance, not this zone, right? I don't know if that makes any sense, bro. I'm really bad at explaining shit, but you know what I'm saying? You guys get what I'm trying to say, right? So we have resistance, and we obviously have a low right here, which is support, right? So we have support and we have resistance, right? So all I wanted to see was price to break out at 9:30 once again, right? As you guys can see, 9:30, we got a good push out of that zone, and would have entered on longs right here, stops below the recent zone or at the recent zone, and we just target our 1 to 2 risk to reward, and we would have cashed, right? Pretty simple setup, pretty simple trading strategy, to be honest, right? And yeah, that's pretty much it for the trade breakdown. If you guys want to learn how to trade, click the link in the description below. I got a Discord that you guys can join. We got a bunch of traders, you know what I'm saying, like-minded community of traders that's learning how to trade, and I also have a one-on-one mentorship. So yeah, everything will be in the description below. And yeah, you guys can just follow me on Instagram at Motion FX, follow me on TikTok at Motion FX, and start your trading journey. I'm gonna catch y'all boys in the next video.